News.
From CBS News, it's The Early Show with Harry Smith, Hannah Storm, Julie Chen, Renee Seiler, and Dave Price.
Starting up a brand new day.
Live from Fifth Avenue in New York.
Thanks. Methadone, which has been used for decades to help heroin addicts, is now being prescribed as a pain medication. And now teenagers are getting their hands on that powerful substance, often with deadly results. Parents and schools in the state of Florida, which has been hit very hard by the problem, have come up with a way to combat it. And Early Show national correspondent Tracy Smith has details. Good morning, Tracy.
Good morning, Hannah. This program doesn't just cover methadone, but other drugs as well. It's called NOPE, Narcotics Overdose Prevention Education. And as you're about to see, it's powerful enough to make a difference.
720 methadone pills.
If prescription drug abuse is an epidemic, this high school presentation might be a cure.
This is Ricky.
Like many anti-drug programs, NOPE is designed to shock. Kids are confronted with giant portraits of victims in life and death.
His body could not take the methadone. Took one pill and he's dead. And a friend gave it to him. Just like you, just like you, just like you. A joke. Here, try it.
And just as attention begins to wander, they bring out the people who can reach even the most apathetic teen, the victims' mothers.
And now John's dead. And I don't have John anymore, and let me tell you, I wish every day I had him. It's not easier, not one moment easier. The shock's gone, but it's not one moment easier.
It's been 2 years now, and there's not a day goes by that I don't miss my son.
Richie Perry died of an overdose in 2003, but his mother spoke as if it had happened the night before.
We just talked briefly, and at the end of the conversation, he said to me, "I love you, Mom." And I said, "I love you too, Richie." And we hung up. That was the last time I ever spoke to my son. It was 3 days later that we got that knock on the door. The deputies came in, and they simply said to us at 2 o'clock in the morning, "He's dead." I held Richie's hand when he was 5 years old to cross the street. I held his hand when he was 12 when he got his tonsils out. I was not there to hold his hand the day he died, and that breaks my heart.
For nearly an hour, the mothers' voices were the only sound in the room.
I'm going to tell you that you guys out here are going to know if one of your friends are doing drugs and alcohol before Mom will. You've got to find the courage, and it's not a bad thing, you got to find the courage to call somebody that can get them help.
There's more to this message than emotion. Elizabeth Baldwin and her older sister Caitlin, both of whom abused drugs in the past, say the NOPE program has actually changed their way of thinking.
Was it literally something where you see these stories and go, "Oh my goodness, this could be me, I gotta stop this"?
Yes. I don't want to do drugs anymore, and I want to help people that are having problems with that.
It makes me realize it could happen to me.
And if you don't stop, you will die. Thank you.
It really hit me. I got a lot out of that, and just seeing those parents up there crying, oh my gosh, it opened my eyes.
Now, prior to the NOPE program, 4 kids in the district overdosed in a year and a half. Since the program began in 2003, there have been no overdose deaths at all.
That looks so powerful right there. I'm sure it affected a lot of kids. What about parents? Do you have advice for a lot of parents who haven't even heard of this?
Yeah, well, number one is lock up your prescriptions, even if you don't think that your kid would do anything. That's what a lot of these mothers thought.
So this is in the medicine cabinet, usually in the parents' medicine cabinet. Okay, what else?
Stay safe. And then also specifically to methadone, this is a strange one, but if you hear your kid snoring and your kid has never snored before, that could be a sign of a methadone overdose, so call 911.
All right, great stuff, Tracy. Thank you so much. Now here's Julie with the news and our top story.